I've been waiting for this one for a while.
I don't know if I've had this one or not. We didn't check on the last one.
You have.
Have I had this one?
It was on Untapped, yeah.
I thought so. Yep. I remember the picture, but I think it was in like a mix pack I got.
I think so. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Inspired by the adventures of our nurses, therapists, and techs, A Beer with Atlas is the only healthcare traveling, craft beer drinking podcast. Each week, we'll open a few beers, talk about the brewery and the style of beer, and then dive into some research curated specifically for each episode. In the end, we hope each one sounds like a conversation you'd have with your friends while enjoying a few cold ones.
Welcome to another episode of A Beer with Atlas. I'm Rich.
I'm Brian.
I'm Dolan.
Dolan always has to turn me down. I always watch him. Like when I do the intro, he reaches his hand up and then he looks at me and then he's like, slowly turns it down.
200 times I've done this.
Yeah.
Now.
Look, because I get excited. I'm having a beer
Yeah.
or two that I've never had before. Now, I will temper that excitement with, this is a brewery I don't necessarily care too much for. Necessarily. From O'Fallon Brewing in Maryland Heights, Missouri. So just right outside of stinky St. Louis.
Oh boy, there's the first one. We're going to have a St. Louis dig counter on here. Ding, that's number one.
There we go. It comes Dad's Original Oatmeal Stout, based on the Dad's Original cookie, oatmeal cookie.
Yeah.
Oh.
We got some info on this one, y'all.
Absolutely.
Here's +1 for me for O'Fallon. Bottles. You can't really find bottles anymore.
Yeah.
And I have a problem at my house putting bottles in my beer fridge because it's all configured for cans. So they have to go on the top, and so I don't always have a lot of them, but it just feels good in your hand. A bottle. I miss a bottle.
I guess, okay, as it goes, there's three breweries. Obviously, there's the Evil Empire is there, Budweiser, right? Which, okay, here's the deal. If you ever get a chance to go do the tour, go do it, because it's awesome. It's great, and it's just loaded with history. And oddly, the beer tastes delicious coming right out of the tap there. And then there's Schlafly, is that right? Schlafly, and O'Fallon. And if I had to choose, I would choose O'Fallon, probably.
Wow.
As the beers go. If I'm in St. Louis.
I'm the Schluff, whatever that one is. Schlafly.
Schlafly.
Their pumpkin beer is one of the best pumpkin beers out there.
Which is the one that does the peach wheat? Is
That's
that
these
O'Fallon?
guys. Yeah, I
okay.
think so.
O'Fallon, yeah.
Wheat.
Yeah.
And I know you like that. I
My
know your
sister, that was my
sister likes
sister's
it.
favorite beer for a long time.
Is this your sister that works for us now? Is that her?
Nope.
No, okay.
Sister-in-law, but no.
There we go.
My sister Lisa.
Okay. That's her favorite.
She would, in the summertime, Weech all day long. She loves that Weech.
Too much peach beer, though, doesn't make my tummy happy.
Yeah.
I got in trouble with the Kincaidor peach beer one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was rough. And then I had to fly the next day.
Oh.
Even worse.
Oh.
Yikes.
That's my nightmare.
Yeah.
That is my nightmare.
Well,
just flying in general is not great, but
look, Imodium works, and if you take
it
enough
does.
of it, you might hallucinate a little bit too. So
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
Huh.
It's only a matter of time before they pull that back behind the pharmacy. Because
That's my meet and greet hack.
Imodium.
Imodium and Tums.
Oh,
yeah.
I think every meet and greet that I go to, I do not use the restroom.
Wow.
ever.
Well, that's my flight hack. Quite honestly.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
That's
if you're not crushing those,
Yeah.
Yup.
you got to do that with Imodiums.
I kind of got over my fear. For the longest time. For the longest
No
time,
way.
I would not.
Give me the barf bag before I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm not going in there.
It happened the first time this year, and
I love this.
ever since then, I'm like, nobody cared. Nobody cared
Except you.
except
Right?
me.
It was all in your
It
head.
was all in my head.
Everybody's watching me go in here.
Yeah.
Everybody's waiting to look at their clock.
No.
When's he coming out?
No, nobody
Nope.
cares. They're
Nobody
all
cares.
watching. They're all watching their Hulu show or
sleep.
whatever.
And quite
yeah.
honestly, you're moving so fast through the sky, like the smell's gone instantly.
I guess.
I was never worried about that.
Yeah, no, that's what I was worried about.
Apologies to O'Fallon. We're talking about bathroom issues on
yeah.
an airplane.
But hey, you do this at the brewery. We would talk about this.
no, absolutely.
Too much beer from anywhere will do it.
No, that's true.
Right?
I'm not going to talk too much because we have done O'Fallon beers before, so I won't talk a ton about them. I will say closed on Sunday and Monday, Tuesday and through Thursday, 11:30 to 10, Friday and Saturday, 11:30 to 11 p.m. That is when the main O'Fallon Brewery is open. I know they got a couple tap rooms around St. Louis as well.
I'll talk a little bit about it.
Go for it.
Currently, they have the pumpkin pack out there. Now, not here where we're at because we can't get their beer, but I think in Council Bluffs, maybe in Iowa, you can get some O'Fallon. And they have a mix. It's like a 4-pack, a 12-pack with 4 different kinds, so three beers of each. You know, like the Sam Adams deal.
Okay, yeah.
So they have just a straight up pumpkin beer.
Yep.
This year they have the pumpkin cream ale, which is like a cheesecake.
Oh.
Whoa.
So we're thinking along the lines of what's that one from Wisconsin everybody likes?
The Spotted Cow?
Yes. So that style's cream ale, but pumpkin.
Interesting.
I'm in.
Pumpkin.
Yeah.
This one I've never seen in my life. A pumpkin seed beer. So
Also-
not pumpkin the meat, but the seeds.
Is it salty?
It's been like roasted, but it's their Oktoberfest. Whoa. Pumpkin
it
seed
is.
Oktoberfest. Now that would be amazing.
Gosh darn, why didn't we do that?
Because we can't get it.
Oh.
And then the last one was cherries, I think, pumpkin and porter.
Interesting.
Cherries and
I
pumpkin.
think so.
Interesting.
But it was definitely a pumpkin porter, and it was in the box. And I had a hard time. I was trying to blow up the image.
Can we just talk about the roller coaster you just put me through there?
Yes.
You're like, hey man, they've got this 4-pack, and I'm up here. I'm like excited, and
Yeah.
you're like, but we can't get it. So now I'm down here.
Well,
Yeah.
And you're like, but then Council Bluffs might have it, which is
They
you know,
might.
15 minutes
They
away.
might
So
have
then
it.
I'm back up here, and then
Yeah.
you're like, oh, pumpkin beer. I'm like, okay, yeah, I've had pumpkin beer. And it's
Sure.
all right.
Yeah.
And then you're like, cheesecake, and then I'm up here again, and man,
Yeah.
I went for a ride.
Good call.
That's what I was trying to do.
Oh.
Dylan, what are you doing after we're done recording? Can you drive to Council Bluffs? And maybe?
So
I don't.
in a prior life, me and my friend Tristan, a couple of the other beer guys, even Aaron Daly has done this with us a couple of times. We had about I think we had 40 minutes for lunch. We have definitely made the trip to Council Bluffs and back in 40 minutes.
Really?
At lunch to
Wow.
get beer.
So you laser focused on what you need.
Oh yeah, you know what you're going for.
So you go into
don't
the-
have time to be like, let me check Untapped on that. No, you're just
No.
like throwing it in the cart.
Yeah.
Run it there. Just throw cash at the guy. Like, keep
Yeah.
the change. Get back in the truck. Back to work.
Would this
Back
be the
to work.
Hy-Vee right by the old mall of the Bluffs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that one.
That place is magical.
But yeah, we have done that. So it's feasible on a work day. You just have to
Okay.
step on it
Okay.
and go on an off hour. Don't go at noon.
No.
Go like 11:15 or 1:30, something like that. But you can do it. Just saying.
Look, I feel like if Rich, you know,
He might give you a few extra
co-founder of the
minutes.
company,
He might give you a few extra
tells me to go
minutes.
grab something.
we might have to. We might have to.
Because they might have it there. That would be the only place I would know would be that town.
We can
Right.
check. Hey, let's talk about this beer for a second
That's
because
good.
it tastes like a straight up oatmeal cookie. Unbelievable that they get flavor like that.
I get the chocolate, like, mainly right away. I'm going to have to go back in for some more.
Yeah, that's oatmeal. That's oatmeal cookie.
5.9%, 14 IBUs. So hardly anything.
right. Yeah.
Let's go
Do you
for it.
like oatmeal?
Like oatmeal, like
Just oatmeal.
I do.
You do?
I am not generally an oatmeal cookie fan. I will go for other cookies first.
Okay.
But like regular oatmeal in a bowl, like I
you love
enjoy
it?
some oatmeal.
Do you like oatmeal?
No.
Okay.
Whoa.
I,
Wow, that was deliberate. Oscar, do you like
Oscar,
oatmeal?
you like oatmeal?
Yeah, see,
Oh.
he's shaking his head. Yeah.
Yeah.
doesn't. He
There
doesn't.
is one oatmeal that I like, and that is in cookie form.
Oatmeal in cookie form.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
All right.
That's cheating.
You don't like the hot oatmeal with some brown sugar?
I'll do an
and-
instant oatmeal.
No.
I like that more than I like a real oatmeal. Like like at a restaurant, you get the bowl and you can't even the spoon bends when you're trying to pick it up.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
thanks.
Okay, well-
that's a texture deal.
I guess I'll do like the, the baked oats, where it comes out kind of more like a bread.
Oh,
It's like a cake consistency, I should say.
That's not really oatmeal.
not
Yeah.
really, no.
Technically, it is, but
All right.
I can't do oatmeal though.
If I had a choice, I would have grits.
oh God.
Oh, I love me
Even
some
worse.
grits.
Yeah, that is bad.
Oh, grits are the best.
I agree with you, Dylan.
Oh, they're the best.
Yeah, see, this goes back to the warm liquid thing I had last week. I
Mm-hmm.
just can't do it.
Grits does break my rule about food, though. because it doesn't have an identity, right? It's why I hate cottage cheese.
Oh yeah.
I hate cottage cheese because it doesn't have an identity.
Like, what's the point of this?
Exactly. You can put salt and sugar and pepper and fruit and vegetables, and it goes on a salad. It goes with dessert, right? It has no identity at all. Grits, same exact thing. I'm okay with it though. I give it a pass. I love grits.
For me, it's like if you were, let's say it's summertime, July, it's hot.
Yeah.
And you're tubing down the Platte River.
But you're not eating oatmeal or grits
And
when
you
you're doing
fall
that.
off the tube and your mouth opens up and you take a bite of the sandbar. That's what grits is. It's hot sand in your mouth. I don't want that. No, thank you.
Hot, delicious sand.
I pass.
I guess I like oatmeal in two ways because this beer is pretty good.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this is really, really good.
Okay.
Holy cow.
I like it too.
I know.
Great.
I did some cookie research on Dad's.
I did a little too.
Okay.
But I got some brewery stuff before we get to the cookie.
Let's get into it.
Here's some of the other food things there that they have. We're talking cookies, but this is something I'd never seen before. Pickle fries.
Yeah.
Where they take the spears and
But it's not a spear, it's like sliced up.
yeah.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
like strips of a pickle. So if you like julienned it, if you will, and then throw it in the fryer.
batter them up front.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I'm down with that.
I'll eat that.
Toasted raviolis.
Yes.
That sounds okay.
So good.
I actually just watched a TikTok where you can make toasted ravioli out of like the Chef Boyardee ones.
What?
Yeah, and they look pretty damn good. Yeah, I'll try it.
You know, I love the Chef Boyardee ravioli. I mean, I like real ravioli too.
Sure.
We've handmade them before, and I really enjoyed that. But like Chef Boyardee, that was a really good touring food too. Like,
I'm
when we
sure.
were on tour, just a cold can of Chef Boyardee was perfect.
They have microwaves at most venues. I'm just saying.
Not in my truck.
Not in the truck. That's true.
Microwave in my truck.
Chicken Philly. You don't see those everywhere.
Chicken Philly. Okay, I do that.
There used to be a sandwich place here in town. Charlie's, I think it was called.
Yeah.
I think it was a chain.
Yeah.
But they had a good chicken Philly.
Yeah.
You don't see them all the time, but I wrote that down. And then at the brewery, if you're eating a meal, you can get a bottle of beer. It's $2 of theirs, of O'Fallon beers.
Oh wow.
$2 for a 12-ounce bottle.
Okay.
That's like a 99-cent margarita at Don and Millie's.
That's
you
not
can't beat
yeah,
the
it's
deal.
unheard
Are they
of.
even making
$2.
money off of that? That's cool.
I guess because you're buying the food probably too, but
Yeah, probably.
go have a sixer. It's for $12.
I feel
It's
like
a brewery.
bottling it might cost. I don't know. Maybe
I don't know.
Hey, I mean, it works somehow.
Somehow.
But that's what's listed.
There's some margin there.
$2.
I bet they're okay.
Yeah.
That's so. Yeah, if you need a chicken Philly and some toasted ravioli and a couple $2 beers, that's your spot.
Oh man.
Done.
All right, now cookie time.
Yeah.
Tell me what you got, and I'll tell you what I got.
So I just clipped some stuff off of the website. Here's the thing. Their website is horrendous. The cookie website.
Okay, I wasn't going to go horrendous. I was going to go dated.
It looks like an
Okay.
old tripod site. Remember Tripod?
It definitely looks like it was a template.
Yes.
It looks like it kind of looks like my MySpace page.
Okay.
It had some like glittery graphics and like here's what I did write down. I quoted this. We now have our own jingle. Suitable MP3 player required. Yes. I wrote that down. That's what's on their website.
I wrote this down too. Here, where is it?
You have to have an MP3
this
player.
is Dad's
Cookies.
Dad's cookies.
Yes, it's a company.
How long have they been around?
We'll get into that. We'll get into that. How about this? Let's drop the 30-second jingle in right here.
So delicious in every bite. Dad's cookies, they taste so right. Take a moment out of every day. Enjoy some munching and a crunching in a special way. Dad's are the cookies to buy. Dad's cookies, they satisfy. The taste made just for you.
Dad's Cookies.
Here's the history of Dad's cookies. So, as this family story goes, Dad's original Scotch oatmeal cookies arrived in California from Scotland around 1900. Shortly, 1900.
Yeah.
Shortly thereafter, the parent company began selling rights to the company name, making Dad's Cookie Company one of the country's first franchise businesses.
Wow.
We're talking pre-McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1927, One of the company's salesmen passed through St. Louis and visited Carpenter's Ice Cream on Goodfellow Avenue.
Wow.
Wherever that is in St. Louis. After sampling the wares, Mr. Carpenter realized the unique flavor of the Scotch oatmeal cookie would ideally complement his ice cream, so he obtained the franchise for the St. Louis area. So there you go. That's how it got to St. Louis. Now,
Interesting.
Here's what I couldn't find. Are there other locations still? Because they call
found
this
it.
Did you?
I got it.
Go for it.
There used to be.
Oh.
In the, like everywhere we go now, everything's a chain. Starbucks and
Yeah.
McDonald's
Yeah.
and
Yep.
TGI Fridays or whatever, right? Maybe they're not around. But in the 30s to the 60s, these places were everywhere.
Really?
Yeah. So kind of right up until the Vietnam War, most big cities, especially on the East Coast, had one of these.
Kind of like
So
if you drove through the Midwest, you'd stop at a Stuckey's, maybe. Remember the Stuckey's?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were everywhere.
So they had a place in Baltimore and D.C. There was one in Boston, San Francisco, which makes sense because California you said,
Yep.
Chicago, Kansas City, St. Louis. The only one left in the United States is in St. Louis. That's it.
Oh.
That's it.
That's the only one.
Wow.
And that's why we have this beer.
Wow.
Huh. So I looked up what is the cookie? Like what is that? Like why is it unique? So a Dad's Original Scotch Oatmeal Cookie is a 3-inch round, crispy, crunchy cookie studded with wholesome, they wrote this on their website, rolled oats. A popular and favorite cookie, it has been described as one of St. Louis' best kept secrets. I've been to St. Louis more times than I can count. I don't think I've ever had a Dad's cookie. Now next time I go, probably next year, I'm going to get one
check
of these.
it out?
Absolutely.
You don't have to wait.
No, you can order them, right?
You can order them.
That's
and
right.
they deliver it to you.
Yeah.
In a brown paper. It looks like butcher paper tied in with white string.
yeah,
and
Really?
they ship it to you that way.
Oh, wow.
They do catering. They do like weddings. They'll do party trays, any sort of thing like that.
Wow.
They have all that stuff. Did you see the other kind of cookies?
I looked through some of them, yeah.
Here's the list. And I was like, okay. The original, the OG, this beer cookie, the Scotch oatmeal.
Yep.
They had a chocolate chip, peanut butter,
Okay.
coconut star.
Oh.
I was like, well, I don't like coconut, but okay.
Okay.
Butter bridge, they called it, which is like a shortbread
Huh.
cookie.
Oh, that's
Probably
right on my
pretty
alley.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double chocolate,
Okay.
because single chocolate, that's nah. Banana oatmeal.
I saw
You're a
that
fan of
one.
that,
I
maybe?
saw
Like
that
banana
one.
bread fan, you probably like that one.
I'll give it a shot.
And then the peanut
give it
butter
a shot.
chocolate chip.
Okay.
That's it. They make 8 cookies.
Peanut butter chocolate chip. That sounds good.
They also had, because I'm a sucker for merchandise. They had some stuff in there.
They had a merch section?
Yeah.
Really?
You could buy branded cookie jars,
Oh, that's cool.
glass cookie jars.
That's fun.
And for a few bucks more, you could buy it full of
Full
cookies.
of cookies.
Makes
Wow.
sense.
Smart.
So that was some stuff they had. They had.
Do they ship those as well, or just the cookies?
I think they would.
Nice.
Figure out the cost or whatever. But
Right.
it sounded like everything you could buy, they would pretty much
Ship it.
send it to you.
All right, let me ask you a question because I'm going to guess the answer is yes and no.
Okay.
Did you have a cookie jar when you were a kid, Brian?
If we did, I don't remember.
Oh, interesting, Dolan.
Yes, I did.
Weird. I thought it'd be the other way around.
Yeah, no, I did, and it was at my grandma's house.
Okay.
So, and it was a cow. It was just a cow, and you opened up.
Well,
you opened it
cookies
up,
and
and there
milk,
was
man. It's combo.
there was cookies in there.
We might have. I don't remember.
I remember we did. I don't remember what it was though.
Ah.
And I always remember my favorite part was when you get down to the bottom and all the crumbles were left.
Oh,
And then it was almost like breakfast cereal. You could put it in a bowl with some milk.
It's
and
like
be
cookie crisp.
yes. Imagine all the hands that were jammed.
Oh,
You didn't think
yeah.
about that in the
Love
80s.
that.
You didn't-
Nah, it's
there weren't
fine.
even germs in the 80s.
No, not
I
at
don't
all.
think.
No.
yeah. We usually had the. I don't know. It was always random the cookies that we had in there, but a lot of times we had the vanilla wafers or the strawberry wafers.
See, we had a lot of those too.
Yeah.
Well, inexpensive. They were
Yeah.
super
Is that what it
inexpensive.
was?
Yeah. Plus,
absolutely.
you had to. I remember we had a Tupperware container for those.
Oh.
So I remember peeling the lid off.
Yeah.
That like late 70s brown, orange, and yellow. You know the color
Absolutely.
scheme I'm
Yeah,
talking.
absolutely.
Peeling the top off there and getting like a pink strawberry
Yeah.
one and crunch on
Yeah.
that.
The brown always were the last ones.
The chocolate ones?
Those are my
Yeah.
favorite, though.
Those were.
Well-
you could bite the top off and then leave the frosting in the middle. Oh yeah.
And we've
Yeah.
talked about this cookie on here before, but that's the Fig Newton. That was a huge one at my grandma's house too.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you talked about the St. Louis spot. It's the same place. It's still there. It's in
Yep.
South St. Louis.
Yep.
Monday through Saturday, they're open 9 to 5. So closed on Sundays.
Okay.
You know, it's not a Monday thing like a brewery.
You know, it's a...
And they ship. This is how old this is, I think. It said, we ship Federal Express.
Federal Express.
Whoa.
So,
Well, that's like on the website, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, it says it has directions. And it says map and directions from MapQuest. Yeah. Who still uses MapQuest? Are you kidding?
you have to print it out still, I think.
I
don't
think
ya?
you do.
Do they just? Is this just a website that they just like write off every year? They're just like, yeah, we paid for it. It's all good.
I don't even think they would even know to write it off.
No, I don't think
That's
so.
what I think. It was like, we made a website, and they've
Yep.
never touched it.
I am
ever since.
I'm shocked that it even still works because
That's what it looks like.
Yes.
It looks like one of the first websites ever.
Yes.
That's what I thought too.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's there. They're doing some e-commerce.
Look,
They'll send you stuff.
I don't know anything about building a website or making a website great at all. I mean, we have the,
Yeah, we have people to do that. Yeah.
the nerds back there in IT that do that, but like I've made them before and they're not hard, especially with the Wix templates and the whatever templates they got now. Like
I'm telling you, this is an old tripod template.
Wow.
This is, I mean, you want to go back to the early 2000s. And that's, oh my gosh. It was, I was shocked.
Yeah,
It
you
was
should
almost
go,
like a
go to the
weird-
website
It's
just to
amazing.
see it.
I
Yeah.
will.
Well, he's got to go get the jingle for
Oh,
it.
that's
Yeah,
true.
yep,
Yeah.
yep.
All right. Well, have fun in
Can you
there.
download the jingle from the website? Is that a
I
thing?
highly doubt
It's
it.
an MP3, so I'm pretty sure you
We'll
can.
see. Yeah, maybe. Just get back in the time machine to 2004. Bring your technology from then, and it probably will work.
Put it on LimeWire first.
I'm sure we can find
Your
LimeWire.
Zune player or whatever that would be.
Or for me, it was FrostWire. I mean, I had LimeWire for a very short amount of time, and then
gosh.
and then they took it down, and then it was FrostWire.
I'll take you back. My brother was like deep into Napster. Like deep into. I'm surprised he wasn't named in the lawsuit.
He wasn't
quite
going to
honestly.
jail.
Oh man,
No, I mean he had multiple computers set up, downloaded music all day long. He would start it before he went to work at Ameritrade. He'd get home, it would still be going.
Like 10 songs.
He was running like
Yes.
Napster servers
Yeah.
in his basement apartment.
Well, I remember like when it all kind of happened because I was in school, and then they were just like, "Hey, you cannot Google the word torrent, or you cannot Google the word whatever. Otherwise, our school will be flagged and whatever." My group of
Yeah.
friends, we
You
Googled,
all Googled it, yeah.
yeah, just for fun on every computer that we could find. Torrent.
There's a lot worse things you can Google at
That's
school.
absolutely
Let me tell you.
True.
That's
True.
totally true. Is this a bonus beer? I don't know what to do with this.
No, we're just part two in it.
We're just going to part two. Okay.
Yeah, it's a fall beer. These are fall beers.
It definitely is. And
Same brewery, right?
Same brewery, O'Fallon.
Yeah.
Gold medal at the Great American Beer Festival. I don't know what year.
I do.
There we go.
Come on now.
There we go. What year?
2004. 2004.
Okay.
Does that even count?
It did.
Okay.
In 2004.
It's still on
Look,
there.
If PBR can still put a ribbon on their can, then yes, it counts.
Point taken. Point taken.
It was it won for best smoked beer in America.
yeah. Smoked porter.
Oh.
This is a smoked porter.
Smell it.
Campfire.
Oh my goodness, it smells like campfire.
Campfire.
It's
Oh.
going to taste like campfire too. You want to smell
Oh,
that? Here,
smell
hold on.
that. Oh my
Oh.
gosh, I don't even know what to do.
Smell it?
But it smells
Smoky?
like campfire, doesn't it? That's weird.
Campfire.
I mean, we've had smoked beers before, and
Yeah.
they're definitely not my favorite. But
Someone
But
that
not
we-
like this.
I will keep an open mind.
We're going to get into why, but
Keep an open mind.
Okay.
So hit me with some smoked porter knowledge.
here's what we got. July 23rd is Smoke Beer Preservation Day.
It has a day.
It has a day. And
in the middle of summer.
but it's Preservation Day, which means they're not like celebrate, they're just like saying save the process.
Okay.
And here's why. Okay, so in 1635, this guy, I didn't write his name down, it was German. He makes the first ever smoke-free malt drying machine. He gets a patent for it.
Smoke-free malt drying machine. Okay.
So before that, everything was dried with smoke.
Sure.
With fire. That's how you do it. You get it hot, you smoke it up, and every beer had that sort of flavor to it.
That smoky flavor.
After that, this thing came in, and people were like, "Ooh, we like that."
Okay.
And it was cheaper because you didn't have to burn fire, you didn't have to get wood or any of that sort of stuff. So it was actually technology that was cheaper, which is usually how I think technology works.
Yeah.
Usually, yeah.
It costs more money to buy the technology, but what you get out of it, it makes other things cheaper. So that's why most places went with that. In Bamberg, Germany, this is where smoke beers kind of originate.
In Bamberg?
Bamberg.
Smoke beer. Okay.
Smoke bomb. Yeah.
I mean,
Which is exactly the last smoke beer we drank on here.
That's
was
exactly
Smoke
right,
Bomb,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
let's
Yes.
go with maybe it's Bamberg.
Bam.
Does that help you? It's Bamberg, but I would say Bamberg.
When it makes the explosion, it goes bam.
It does.
I agree with Dolan. It's funny.
So there's a true version of what happened, and then there's the tall tale version of why there's smoke beers, especially in this city. The tall tale version was the brewery caught on fire.
That's terrible.
And everybody got out
Okay.
except the cat. No, I'm just joking. I don't know if there's a cat.
The brewery cat didn't make it. Poor Boots.
Captain Meow didn't make it. But the malts took in a lot of smoke.
Even Oscar thought that was funny.
Yeah. Dad jokes.
Oh, man.
All right. So the malt took in a bunch of smoke.
Okay.
And being the entrepreneurs they're like, we're not throwing this out. It looks fine. Let's just make a beer with it.
Sure.
And they did. And it was super smoky. And the people in the town were like, whoa, this is even more than normal. We love it. Don't change a thing. So they didn't.
So they lit their brewery on fire.
Every batch of beer.
Every batch of beer.
Every batch of beer.
Expensive.
They have, I guess, in the archaeological, that's a word, archaeological record,
There you go. Yeah.
they've traced beer back. Do you know how long?
No.
13,000 years BC. That's when they can prove people have been
Really?
making beer. So that was in Israel. And in 12,000 years BC, it was in Turkey. I was going to tell the cities, but there's no way I can say that. 5,000 years BC was in Egypt. They have hieroglyphics that tell you how to make breweries or make the beer. The brewers were like important people in the town, that sort of
Sure.
thing. So it's been an important thing.
They should be. But
And then it took all that time, from that time all the way to 1635, it was done by fire with the malt drying and stuff. So that's a long time to have that. Wow. You know,
so they were smoking the malt the whole time.
I guess because that was how they dried it until this machine came out.
Okay.
Until 1900, almost all of the fire kilns, the smoke ones, were gone. Like in the world.
Okay.
They're all gone. There's like 3 left. And they happen to be in Bamberg, Germany.
Sure.
So Bamberg is known as like the smoked beer place of the world. Sometimes you'll even see like
It's still funny to me.
you'll
get over it.
You'll see like smoked beers just called Bambergs
Okay.
because that's where it's from. You
Okay.
know. So there's a brewery there. Let's see if I wrote it down.
Bamberg Brewery.
No,
Oh.
that'd be too easy.
Okay.
Spezial, Spezial,
Okay.
and then Schlinkerla. Those are the only 2 that are left.
Okay.
In the 70s, they had another one. It was called Greifenklau, but they closed the malting process in the 70s. So the brewery's still open, but they don't do the smoke like they used to. Now, I was hoping to get one of these beers,
Okay.
but I didn't have time. But there's one of the beers that this brewery makes. It's you'd know it if you saw the label, but it's like Roquefort.
Oh, yes, yes.
Those are smoked beers.
Really?
And that's why. That's where these come from. That's why they're popular. I had one in Colorado one time with my friend Josh. He brought it because he liked it a lot. They have numbers. It was like 5, 10,
Yes.
12, or 5, 10, 9, 10, something like that.
Yep.
And the number is the level of smoky. So we had the smokiest one, and it was
Yeah.
like legit chewing smoke out of like a fire pit.
Really?
And it went with, we made some I think it was ribs or something, and it was really good, paired really well. But
Interesting.
it's 500 years they've been making beer that way
Yep.
at this place, and it's the only one in the world that makes it this way. And why we talked earlier about we've had some smoked beers before, but not real.
Not like that.
It's like you can buy the malt done that way now, or chemically done, or however they treat the stuff, but no one's actually doing it the way these two places do it in Bamberg.
Interesting.
So you get that smell, and this smell is like super reminiscent of that beer. I haven't tasted it yet because I've been talking a lot.
Why don't you taste it? Because I'll be honest, I'm scared.
I really like this beer.
Really?
Yeah.
The last smoke porter we had on here, this is, I mean, no offense to them, it was a good, I'm not into the style, but this is very drinkable, comparable.
I mean, 500 years ago, this is what we'd be drinking. This
Wow.
It would taste like this, like any kind of beers.
No.
Wow.
No, I can't. No.
No?
No.
No?
It's too smoky. Oh, it tastes like I just ate campfire. No.
Yeah. Wait till you burp it later.
It's kind of like, it kind of makes me feel excited for fall even more. I don't know.
I don't know, guys. I want that flavor to go away. I don't want it to be there anymore.
Just drink some more, you'll be fine.
Just keep 3 drinks. That's your rule, isn't
But
it?
yeah, that's right. That's the rule.
Come on.
And there's only 2 drinks left in there.
Here's the deal. The first, I'm not even. It's fine. It won a gold medal. I'm not gonna disparage it at all. But man, the first drink gave me the gag reflex, and I just couldn't do it. I can't do it again. I can't. No,
you can't?
Smoked beer is not my jam at all. It just isn't. It just.
Were you a smoker before?
I was.
Does it have anything like that?
It grossly. It reminds me of.
Does
that.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I never
Maybe
was, so
that's
I
why.
don't know. I just
Oh gosh, blown out now. It reminds me of that. Oh, breathing out. No, I don't know how you're still drinking it. Oh my gosh.
I like it.
Me too.
I really do.
I think if it was maybe a little colder. I don't know. I think it would be colder for me. I would like it even more.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
But it's not bad.
Let me tell you about this. Okay, here's what it reminds me of. This is. I'm not even going to tell the story.
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
No, okay. Kind of reminds me of a cigar bar a little bit. Like if you all of my beers kind of have that cigar smoke drink. If you ever go to a cigar bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. There was a room at Ameritrade back in the day when I worked there. It was the smoking room, and it was just a little closet. I mean, it wasn't very big at all.
Yeah.
But the walls were yellow. The drop ceiling was yellow. It was bad. And when you go in there just to burn a heater real quick and then get back out on the phone, right? I mean, just go to the bathroom.
So you didn't have to go outside?
You didn't have to go outside. You could, but it was a further walk. And
You're like, no, I'm not doing that. It's cold out.
They were tracking your phone time too. So I got to pee, then I'm going to go get a couple, I'm going to burn a heater
2
real
big
quick.
drags and run back to the phone.
And get back to or whatever. God, it was just the worst. It was just the worst. That's what it reminds me of right there. Is like how that room smelled. Oh my gosh.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I appreciate styles. I appreciate the craftsmanship that goes into it, but that is not for me.
Is this your least favorite style?
Absolutely. I'll drink a Saison over this. Yeah, I'll take
What
a
if it was a
Saison.
smoke Saison?
Oh, God. Oh, my goodness.
Be the same
your
as lighting a
nightmare.
can of aerosol off and with the
Blowtorch.
Yeah.
Like, just like drink a candle from Bath and Body Works or something instead. I don't know. Oh, my goodness.
yeah.
This one has Chinook and Hallertau hops. So
It does?
Yeah. So it's got some of that German, but the Chinook is an American thing,
How do they ruin those hops like that?
24 IBU, a little more bitter,
Yeah.
and 6% for this one. And it's only bottled.
Only bottled.
You can't get it there as a pour or anything like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Interesting. I wonder if it has something to do with the flavor profile. Like, why would you not be
Maybe.
able to tap it?
I just think it would.
good
It's a
question.
very specific taste. And,
Yeah.
the keg would sit for a long time. I have a feeling if
Right.
you had one, unless there's
And
some
it would
special thing.
like the flavor would degrade over time.
Maybe.
It is pretty smoky. I feel like after this, I'm gonna go home and my wife might ask me, "Did you smoke
Smoking
a cigarette?"
cigarettes?
Like, nope, just got drunk.
Weird. Oh my goodness.
It is smoky.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I don't know how you keep going back for more. So.
There's still some in there. I got to finish it.
I've got probably one more drink here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got any more on the smoke beer then?
No, that's it. Just that it's been around a long time and nobody is doing it the way they used to, except for that one brewery or 2 breweries in Bamberg.
Well, look, and this one,
All the beer's smoky from Bamberg.
Everything's smoky.
this one won a gold medal a lifetime ago. So
Yeah.
just keep putting on the label. So there you go. TripAdvisor. So I
Okay.
did O'Fallon before, so I wanted to do Dad's Cookies this time.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's go back to the cookie beer. They're in did you give the address? 3854
I didn't have it.
Louisiana.
Nope.
Oh,
38
Louisiana?
3854 Louisiana Avenue in St. Louis.
okay. I
Yeah,
was
not
like,
in Louisiana.
Wait a minute.
Well, it's in
Louisiana
Louisiana
Ave.
Purchase.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Yeah,
how that
okay.
happened.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. There were no bad reviews, which doesn't surprise me at all.
Not for a place that's been open for 100 and something years. I would
How
think
do
it'd
you?
be-
I was gonna say, how do you go to a cookie place and leave a bad review? Like, even if the cookie is not great,
Well,
You're still eating a
We
cookie.
you're still eating a cookie.
we
Like,
see it at breweries all the time.
No,
Yeah.
I know.
And he just got a beer.
true.
Yeah.
Although Rich, this with this beer.
Yeah. Yeah. What happens to the rest of mine will remain to be seen.
I'll handle it for you.
There you
Okay,
go.
there you go.
So TripAdvisor, best cookies. This was 4 out of 5 on 5. 4.5 out of 5 on 20 some reviews.
Okay, so that's good.
Best cookies. Best cookies ever. Been eating since childhood, and now my husband loves them. Get them every time in St. Louis.
Perfect.
So there you go. Here's the thing. Here's my advice. You need to learn how punctuation works. This was hard to read.
I'm so bad at punctuation,
But I mean, it's
both
just
literally and figuratively.
I'm bad at all of it.
stream of consciousness, just talking out loud.
Maybe it was a voice to text that didn't work.
Yeah.
Those are tough.
Hey
Yeah.
Siri, take a note here. Leave a. Oh look, no, Siri's actually going to do it. No, let's not.
Don't
do
take
that.
a note,
Let's-
Siri.
let's
We don't
not
need
do
you
that.
right now.
Yeah.
The
Untapped.
shop looks just like that, by the way.
The Dad's Cookies one right there.
like
That's
on the
cool.
label.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Untapped, 7,200 check-ins for the Dad's Oatmeal Stout.
Is
Beer.
this a standard beer?
7,200.
Or is it a seasonal? Do you know?
It was seasonal. It was November to February.
Okay.
Seasonal.
Okay.
All right.
Every year season.
Every year. And we were sitting on these for a while because I think Aaron Biddle brought these back for us.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
Last time he was there, or last time he was at O'Fallon, and then brought them back. So it's
Okay.
been back in the beer fridge for a minute, but it didn't make a whole lot of sense to do it in the summer.
No.
So,
Okay.
I mean, we could have, but
Yeah.
yeah. So 7,200 check-ins, Brian. You have checked this in one time last year, so
Oh.
Dad's cookie.
may have been
I
through
think
Biddle.
I had it.
I don't know.
No, it was. I think it was at a beer fest.
Oh, maybe.
It was
okay.
the winter beer fest at Beertopia. What's the beer place for that? What's the actual bar?
Down in yeah.
Whatever it is, the guy that has Infusion and Beertopia, whatever that place is. I can't think of the name of it.
Can't think of the name of it.
That has the Reuben sandwiches across from the Blackstone Hotel.
It's the
Die.
and they have the big elephant ear pork tenderloin
Yeah,
sandwiches. Crescent Moon.
That's it.
Crescent
They have a
Moon.
winter beer fest every year. There's 250 tickets,
Okay.
and it's all winter spiced beers, stouts, porters,
Yum.
and that's where I had this. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe that's entirely possible. 7,200 check-ins. Where do you think the Dad's cookie lands?
I'm gonna say 3.82.
I'm going 378.
374. Oh, close.
Very
374.
close.
Which
Yeah.
honestly, it tasted so much like an oatmeal cookie. I mean, that's a 4.25 for me. I mean, it's just right there.
Was-
It was pretty spot on.
Good with this
Yeah.
one is barrel aged, a little thicker, and then it's probably a fiver for me.
Yeah.
You know how I am.
I couldn't disagree with that. You get a little barrel flavor in there. Rum barrel, whiskey. Rum
Rum barrel
barrel.
would be great.
Scotch barrel, right?
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
Scotch
Oh, boy.
oatmeal
That
cookie.
might-
Yeah, there you go.
There you
Dylan's
go.
right on there.
Yeah,
I don't know if I've seen a Scotch barrel aged beer. That'd be expensive. I have a feeling.
I have a
Probably.
feeling it would be.
but it would definitely bring that ABV up.
It totally would.
Well, you got my attention.
See, there you go. Pumpkin beer's next, right?
Yeah,
Is that
pumpkin,
where we're going?
Yep, yeah.
So
Yeah, we
celebrating
are. We're going to the
Halloween.
patch.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got time. We could go. I'll do another O'Fallon episode if we can get that mixed 12
that 4-pack or whatever.
Yeah, we'll have to see
Maybe.
if we can find it. I know that I have secured one local pumpkin beer that we've never done.
Ooh, fantastic.
So I have that in the cellar. At
I
home.
have a bonus beer from a very mainstream craft brewery that I'm going to bring in as a bonus, which is kind of fun. It's the pumpkin spice of pumpkin beers, I think.
Oh.
So we'll see.
Well, they have a straight up pumpkin spice Yeti.
Yeah,
There you go.
I
I've
saw
had
that
before.
God, Yetis are so good.
They are good.
Yeah.
Man, those are good beers. So until then, we're not going anywhere for a while.
Let's have another smoked beer.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to A Beer with Atlas. Special thanks to our brand team for producing the show. Each episode of A Beer with Atlas is powered by Atlas MedStaff, an industry leader in travel healthcare staffing.